played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Neymar. Caresses it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good run down the left. Not the most accurate pass. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zalewski. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. And here's Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's played forward. So who's he picking out? Clears it away. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Rafinha. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross from Rafinha. Tries to get it clear. Bednarek. Aim forwards. Zielinski. Frankowski. Piontek. Casemiro makes the interception. Marquinhos. Danilo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zalewski. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Zalewski. He's in plenty of space here. Lewandowski. Oh, sweet feet. Zalewski. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Piontek is offering a wry smile there.
Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Cleared away. Rafinha. Rafinha! An early chance there, first of the game. Oh, red, nice interception. Rafinha. Danilo. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Over to the left. Santos. Now he's off and running. Frankowski. Now what's he got in mind? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Merda. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Frankowski. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Rafinha takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Here's a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vinicius, great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Bruno Guimaraes, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Zalewski. Very nicely done. Zielinski. Out to the right. Frankowski's cross. Marquinhos clears it away. Piontek. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Poland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zalewski forwards and with intent. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
That'll be a throw. And it's Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? He is just caressing the ball. Werder shifted upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Danilo with the cross. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Gets a good foot in there. Piontek. Zalewski. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Frankowski with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Mighty effort! Goal! Brazil! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Zielinski. Casemiro played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Merda. Kivior, gently done. Now it's Lewandowski. Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Piontek. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Looking to break at pace. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Zielinski. Merda. It's run loose here. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. Merda. Zalewski shifted upfield. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar is on his own.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Aimed in towards the centre. Kivior aimed forwards. Piontek. He came in hard, very hard. Bruno Guimaraes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquinhos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Santos. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Defending was strong and firm. Danilo. And it's Danilo. It's a good run down the right. Danilo with the cross. Shot, surely! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Back in once more. Danger averted for now. Driving forward. Piontek. Oh, this is a very good run. Piontek is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gabriel. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. Santos climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Casemiro. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Merda. Zielinski. Merda. That has been cut short. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. And he's found a way past. Danilo with the cross. Kivior. Merda. Gently done. Marquinhos, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Frankowski. That's really well manoeuvred.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lucas Paqueta. Picks it up out wide. Santos could try cutting inside here. Time to deliver. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's played into the area. Bednarek. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Frankowski does really well to win the ball there. Zielinski. Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Santos in acres of space out wide. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Zalewski. Merda. Bednarek shifted upfield. Half an hour played now. Bruno Guimaraes concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Frankowski. Zielinski. Bednarek. And it's played forward. Merda. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zalewski! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, aim forwards. Bednarek. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Out to the right. Played back in. Zielinski. Merda. And here's Lewandowski. That's Piontek. Poland have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Bruno Guimaraes spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Lucas Paqueta. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bednarek did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Zalewski. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone out for a throw-in. Zalewski. Played towards the other side. Frankowski. Zielinski. Good chance here! This was good, that's a foul. Poland grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Werder. Zielinski. Oh, good spread. He has found a way through. That is lovely. Lobbed in behind. Zalewski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Frankowski. And they can counter here. Zielinski. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Vinicius, it's Vinicius! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Dieter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Frankowski. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Neymar. He's in a great position. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zalewski. Zalewski forwards and with intent. And it's Neymar. Bednarek, early ball out from the back. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Piontek. Zalewski. Lucas Paqueta gets over and intercepts. It's Piontek! That was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marquinhos. The pass has gone astray. Casemiro. Now it's Neymar. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. It's a chance for Poland to counter-attack. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Showing good feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes spread out to the left. Lucas Paqueta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Poland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Merde. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Proves too strong. Kivior. Merde. Frankowski. Merde. Frankowski. Zielinski. Zalewski. Piontek. Piontek! Decent hit and on target. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Piontek, and claimed it back swiftly. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Zalewski. Lewandowski. Zalewski. That is good strength. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without complication. Zielinski. Bednarek. Frankowski. Nice control. Zalewski played out towards the right wing. Deftly away. Zielinski. Merda drives it in. He's dealt with that well. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Zalewski. Moved on forwards. Out of play for a throw. Vinicius Junior. Kivior. Zalewski. Kivior. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Frankowski. Frankowski. Zielinski. It's Piontek! And he has kept it out somehow.
Piontek clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bednarek. Bednarek. Played over towards the opposite flank. Kivior. Piontek. Oh, good spread. Bruno Guimaraes gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Frankowski really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kivior attempts a clearance. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Bednarek cuts it out. Frankowski. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Zielinski. Zielinski! Same again, same outcome. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Merda. Zalewski. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lucas Paqueta. And that could set him on his way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Forward it goes. And that has been cleared. And he cuts out the supply. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Casemiro. Great work on the overlap. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Zielinski.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Bruno Guimaraes. Incoming delivery. Oh, smashing! Zielinski. And the counter is on. He's got away. Danilo gets across to intercept that. And that was very necessary. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Zalewski. And he goes cross-field. Zielinski. Frankowski's cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Zielinski. Now it's Piontek. It's Piontek! Danilo. Over to the left. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Rafinha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Frankowski. Poland going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Bednarek. Frankowski. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Lucas Paqueta. Aim forwards. Chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Bednarek, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Merda. And here's Lewandowski, out to the right. Frankowski. Marquinhos gets it clear. Rafinha. Marquinhos goes forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Piontek, head out towards the right wing. Zielinski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now that's well seen too. Zielinski. Piontek. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Oh, it's come loose. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Played in by Santos. No, he's overshot the green. Zielinski. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Moved on forwards. Kivior. Merda. Over to the left. Zalewski. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Lewandowski. Merda. Zielinski! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Zielinski. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Oh, super find. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Frankowski. Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. Werder spread out to the left. Zalewski. Danilo. Poland claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. Kivior shifted upfield. Werder. Oh, good spread. That's good play. Frankowski. Now here's the delivery. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro aim forwards. Zalewski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Lewandowski. So what can they make of this? Zalewski. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Piontek. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Werder looks to the other side. Zalewski. That's tidy. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shots! Oh, that could cost them.
Lewandowski, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Played towards the other side. Back into the middle. Santos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now it's Piontek. That is a great pick out. And he's straight offside. Alisson sends that a long way.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zalewski, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Santos. Marquinhos. Gabriel, gently done. And here's Neymar. Poland are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, sweet feet. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo has created 1 goal already. Casemiro. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Piontek.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. Frankowski hangs one in.
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Lewandowski. Zalewski. Lewandowski. That's going to go a long way. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. It is now or never. Time is against them. Zalewski. Into the last 5 minutes.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Zielinski. Now it's Piontek. Murder! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zielinski goes short. Played into the middle. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him.
Poland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bednarek. Zielinski. Merda. And here's Lewandowski. Zielinski. Poland to make one last surge forward. And it's hoisted clear. Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. A chance to play it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. No foul, says the referee.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moved on forwards. Merda chooses to go cross-field. Frankowski. Frankowski. 2 minutes to be added on. Merda. Now it's Piontek. It's Piontek! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Santos picks it up now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! It's really wrong. And another try! Piontek. Bednarek. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Poland just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest